Hi all, I'm Oğuz and today I would like to talk about an automatic car transmission system called direct shift gearbox. Imagine, if you will, that you are driving your car in rush hours in Istanbul. You are driving on the Bosphorus Bridge and it's stop and go traffic. You are looking around and you see that some of the cars have manual transmission systems and some of them have automatic transmission systems. And you wonder what makes the automatic transmission system cars work without clutch. According to researches made by Hürriyet newspaper, between January and November 2014, 46 of the total car sales had an automatic transmission systems. First, I would like to give a brief history of automatic transmission systems, and I will look into the direct shift gearbox. First automatic transmission system was developed in 1904 by Sturtevant brothers. It had two forward speeds. Higher gear was engaged when car goes faster, and lower gear was engaged when car goes slower. According to engineers, the metallurgy was not sufficient, so they didn't keep the system. They couldn't keep the system alive at that time. The main idea behind the automatic transmission systems is to make the make to driving cars easier and removing the clutch. Now I'll show a video about this.
Did you ever realize how many motions it takes to drive a car with a conventional transmission? Watch closely. She's ready to start on her drive. With one hand, she steers. The other manipulates the gear shifter. One foot operates the clutch, the other feeds the gas, and there you are. After 19 distinct manual operations, she's finally underway. Not so with Oldsmobile's Hydromatic Drive. There's no clutch pedal to push, and the usual gear shifter is replaced by this simple direction selector. Just set the selector at drive, then step on the accelerator, and you're off. All shifting is automatic. Oldsmobile's Hydromatic is simplicity itself.
This video you just saw was actually was the commercial of Hydromatic system, which was the first mass-produced automatic transmission system. It was founded by Chrysler in 1930s, and it was sensitive to road speed. It had 4 forward shifts and 1 reverse shifts. The Hydromatic was also used by car manufacturers like Cadillac, Pontiac, Rolls-Royce, and Mercedes-Benz. It was also used in World War II in some military vehicles. All other systems are developed based on Hydromatic through years. Hydromatic was a fluid coupling system, and the shift quality was always a problem. Then, after Hydromatic systems, first torque converter system was introduced. It was introduced by Buick in 1948. It was followed by Packard in 1949 and Chevrolet in 1950. It had first it had 2 forward speeds, and then 3 speed was developed by Borg-Warner. and Borg-Warner sold it to American Motors and Ford Motor Company. By the late 60s, 3-speed torque converter automatics has replaced the fluid coupling transmissions. By the early 98s, 4 or more speeds torque converter automatics were introduced, and these improved automatics were providing fuel economy. As computers were included in development, as you see, ECUs, engine control units, became more capable to develop the systems. Manufacturers started to use separate computers for transmissions and engine. Transmission control system was called TCU. TCU shared the information with ECU, and they made arrangements of the shifts when to change it and how to change it. Engineers believe that this way there is more control on shift point, shift quality, and shift speed. And with these systems, they developed the DSG system, direct shift gearbox. It was world's first dual clutch transmission system, and it was designed by Borg-Warner and licensed to Volkswagen. Now I'll show you a video about the direct shift gearbox.
DSG, the sporty and efficient automatic transmission. The DSG combines the agility of a manual gearbox with the convenience of an automatic. Shift times in the order of milliseconds mean maximum driving pleasure. The DSG gearbox accelerates without interrupting the flow of power. That means maximum comfort and outstanding acceleration. In automatic mode, the DSG always selects the right gear, and that ensures optimum fuel consumption. DSG, the most efficient automatic.
Here is a video about DSG. DSG was first used in Volkswagen Golf R32 in 2003. It had 6 forward speeds and 1 reverse speed. And it was for engines up to 350 Newton meters of torque. Otherwise, it would fail. And it had a daily production of 1,500 units. Here you see the DSG controllers. You see the sign. It means park. It must be used while car is stable, and it must be used when the car is stable and when it was moving. It engages the parking lot. It doesn't move if you get off your foot from the brake pedal. The second one is reverse. Reverse mode is shown by the letter R. In this mode, it's basically used for going backwards. The third one is the neutral mode. In this mode, everything is disengaged, and you should hit the brakes to stop the car and to prevent the car from moving. The fourth one is drive mode. Drive mode, when you release the brakes in drive mode, the car starts moving. It changes gears at suitable RPMs. When the RPM increases, it shifts up. When RPM decreases, it shifts down. D mode provides the most fuel economy. In the fifth mode is the sport mode. In sport mode, ECU, the engine control unit, responds faster when you hit the gas pedal, and gears change in higher RPM levels. And the last one is the manual mode, as you see next to the D mode. There are plus and minus positions. You push the stick up to upshift and push the stick down to downshift. Like everything in technology, it has its advantages and disadvantages. As an advantage, it has 15% better fuel economy. There is no loss of torque. There is 8 milliseconds upshift time, and there is smooth shifting between gears. It has very complicated and worst mechanical efficiency. It contains the expensive parts, and these parts need regular changes. It's also expensive to the manufacturer, and there's an upper limit for torque handling, and it's heavier from other transmissions, and it becomes a disadvantage for those who want to tune their cars and want more performance. In this table, you can see the shift times of the some cars. You see Bugatti Veyron is Volkswagen has Bugatti Veyron and Volkswagen has Audi. So they all use DSG systems. Audi uses a different version of DSG system called S-Tronic. Bugatti Veyron, Audi, and Volkswagen upshifts in 8 milliseconds, and Alfa Romeo's TCT transmission system also upshifts in 8 milliseconds. They use two clutches. Ferrari F430 Scuderia upshifts in 60 milliseconds. BMW M3 upshifts in 80 milliseconds. Ferrari FX6 upshifts in 100 milliseconds. And an average driver upshifts between 500 milliseconds and 1 second. Thank you for listening. So, finally, next time you're in a heavy traffic, do not just wonder about the clutchless systems. Clutch systems, since you know all the features of automatic transmissions now, consider being in one of them. Finally, if you are still driving a car with manual or traditional automatic transmission system, I encourage you to try one with a DSG system. Thank you.